Good afternoon. Are you all still awake? You know, it's that time of the day when we all, right after lunch, we feel so a bit sleepy. Anyway, I'm just trying to get rid of I've been doing this for quite some time and still feel nervous every time I go up to the stage. Anyway, my name is Manolo Martinez. I'm the Chief Digital and Innovation Officer for CARD-MRI. My presentation today would be, of course, what are our initiatives and interventions for our micro and small, medium enterprises. And I'd like to thank my co-panelists, our gentleman from Esquire, for presenting the facts and figures at the Philippine setting, so I don't have to. Not part of the slide. Also, there's a timer. Not part of the slide, so let me just give a brief overview of what or who CARD-MRI is. Of course, CARD-MRI is an acronym. CARD stands for Center for Agriculture and Rural Development. While MRI, it's not your typical hospital equipment, but it is the mutually reinforcing institutions. We started way back in 1986, just right after the transition in government, the change in leadership. So we started in December 1986 with the purpose or objective of providing support for the landless women, particularly in the Laguna, the southern part of Luzon. Now, fast forward to 2022, we now have 24 institutions under the CARD-MRI group. We have 3 banks, we have 1 NGO, we have 2 IT companies, we have a university, just to name a few. And right now, we are serving 8.4 million micro members with more than 16,000 employees and more than 3,000 offices nationwide, and a few in some Asian countries. Okay, let me just figure this out. Okay, now, of course, we all know that the role of, development finance, DFIs, really is to provide financial services to MSMEs. So we've been doing that for the longest time. Ever since we've started this. So, of course, our promise right there and then, of course, is fast and quick service. We talk about turnaround time. We also promise affordable financing, in terms of interest rates, affordable processing fees. Of course, we also talk about accessible. So, as much as possible, we want to cover, our trading areas. So, these are the basic, I think, fundamentals or the basic responsibility of DFIs to MSMEs. So what's next? What's next after this? We've been like I mentioned earlier, we've been doing this for the longest time. Now, CARD-MRI really. So beyond financial assistance, we believe that the next phase or the next evolution of DFIs is really, we have to go digital. Okay, so we have to go digital. It is now a game of being proactive than being reactive to the needs of our customers, to the needs of our MSMEs. There's a saying that goes something like, if you continue doing business today with the methods of yesterday, don't expect to be in business tomorrow. So that is our mantra right now. Okay. So what are our strategic digital priorities for now? Okay. I hope this works. Of course, we have to be very conscious of our operational efficiency. Of course, we have to really streamline our processes to provide a better service, a good service to our clients, to our members. We also have to look into data-driven intelligence. Okay, so data analytics, we are looking into that because nowadays it is a game of data. So we really have to look into that. Now, of course, we also have to take into priorities the customer experience. Like before, we wait for our customers to come to our doors, apply for a loan or apply for financial assistance. Now it's not the case anymore. So we really, we DFIs really have to go to where these customers are, and elevate their customer experience. Okay. What else? Of course, financial insights, so, it's already given. And of course, we also have to look at the risk control that we have to institute in all our activities, in all our processes. Now, what is CARD-MRI doing, in terms of these strategic digital priorities? Okay, it's not working. Okay, there you go. So we've launched, actually it's not recently, several years ago, we've started developing our mobile banking app, which we call Connect to Card. So of course, Connect to Card. Now, this is your typical mobile banking app, which you could do balance inquiry, fund transfer. You could, reload your cell phone load. You could pay your bills. Right now, we just recently connected with BSP's InstaPay. So our app can now transfer or move funds from Card Bank, Card SME Bank, and CARD-MRI Rizal Bank to any other banks that are connected in the InstaPay network. So that's right now, our Connect to Card mobile application has about a little more than 2.4 million registered users. For this year alone, we were able to process more than 141 million transactions from January to September, with a total volume of 48 billion pesos. So now, if I may just go back a bit in time, if there's one thing that the pandemic really did, one good thing that the pandemic did really is to accelerate the digital transformation or the digital process, not just in financial institutions, but in every aspect or any industries. So that really helped us also accelerate our Connect to Card application. What else have we been doing? In terms of, we also now doing our data-driven intelligence, which is we are now looking into data analytics. Okay. We are in the process of developing a scorecard for our micro and SME clients as well. Well, let me just go back if I can find that slide. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. So we're looking at data analytics. Now, we've established our innovation hub mid last year to handle our data analytics, our data-driven initiatives. So we are now profiling as customers. So there are several stages in the data analytics. We are now in the business intelligence phase. We hope to move from that to predictive analytics, and then of course prescriptive, and eventually to AI and machine learning. So that's what we've been doing right now in terms of providing our customers a much better customer experience. Now, in terms of traditional initiatives and interventions for our farmers, now that's the right slide. Now, for market access, so we now have initiatives wherein one of our companies under CARD-MRI, which is the Likha and the Business Development Foundation, we buy produce from our members in the Benguet province, and then we market it here in Luzon. So we have a set of buyers here in Luzon. So right now, there's from farm directly to the buyer. So that ensures our members that all their produce will be sold. Another initiative that we're doing is really value chain. We have a lot of clients in the province of Dagupan, bangus, if you're familiar with that, or in English, I think it's called milkfish. So we aggregate all their fishes, and then we connect them with bulk buyers in Luzon. Together, of course, also the seaweed products or produce in the Bicol area. Okay. In terms of capacity building, so we conduct, most of these capacity building initiatives are conducted online, wherein we produce videos, tips, about technologies and all that in terms of farming and agriculture. Like this, for example, the budding mo, flex mo. So we teach our farmers how to do grafting and budding of their products. And we have one that's our ambassador for our agri products. Now, for our capacity building for our SME clients, this is being conducted by one of our banks, which is CARD-SME Bank. We call it the Negosyo Talk series. Negosyo is Tagalog word for business. We started this way back, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in 2015, wherein we conduct this every quarter. We touch on different subjects. Like for the first one, the Agri Kana. So this is all about agriculture and agri-farming. And the one in the middle is Handa Ka Na Ba, or Are You Ready? This is the post-pandemic capacity building initiatives that we did together in cooperation with DTI, or the Department of Trade and Industry. And of course, for some micro businesses to do business for the coming Christmas season, so we will giving them ideas on what businesses that they could go into in time for the Christmas season. So we call it the Negosyo Talk series. So we've been running it for several years now. So I guess that's it for now. That's it for the CARD-MRI group. Thank you very much, everybody.